Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your weekly reading. This is going to be a reading for the week of May 5th through May 11th, and we're going to look at your past, your present, and your near future energies. Also, Gemini, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Well. What is going on with my air signs? Okay, so the main energy for you this week is the King of Wands. You're definitely in a very confident, very bold energy, kind of like nothing can faze me, nothing can bother me, I'm good, I'm amazing, I got it. Let's see, because I feel like you're definitely taking control of something here. I'm not sure what it is yet though. In the recent past, you get the Four of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. You're definitely healing a situation here between you and somebody that you carry feelings for. Now, this could be, romantic feelings, a partner. This could also be a family member. I do see something here with like long-term potential. So this could be a connection that's been in your life for quite some time. We'll see what this is, but there's definitely an element of healing and fixing things between you and somebody that you do have an emotional connection to. Now, in the current situation, you get the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Sun. You keep bouncing back and forth between these two energies of forget this, I'm giving up, I'm walking away from this is too much bullshit, and oh my gosh, whatever this is, right, job, connection, we'll see when we clarify, makes me so happy. The Sun is literally the happiest card in the deck. And you're showing me sometimes it's this, sometimes it's this. Which one is it? I don't know. Like, which one is it more? I don't know, because you're feeling both of them. In the near future, you get the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Tower. You're very closed off here. You're very guarded here in the near future. Your heart is closed off. You're very defensive about something or towards something. But there's a Tower moment here, something that shakes things up for you, or that will shake things up for you, because this is in your near future. So we'll see what that's about. Let's clarify. I'm going to start off. I want to clarify the main energy for your reading this week, which is the King of Wands. The King of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Wands. You and this person are a divine match in terms of attraction, passion. Like, y'all are both hot AF together. Very hot. So the Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the Knight of Pentacles. You're slowly moving towards a brand new beginning with somebody here that you are divinely connected to. You guys are a divine match, like I said. Very attracted to each other, very passionate. It's almost like two sparks, just like you guys are both intense in the same way. You're slowly moving towards a brand new beginning here. Very slowly. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Four of Swords in the recent past for you. The Four of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Wands, the Judgment, and the Five of Swords. You're showing me here that you were able to overcome a difficulty. You were able to heal something that was very difficult for you, something that was a burden and weighed a lot on your soul, on your consciousness. It's almost like whatever this is you've been carrying around with you, you're finally able to release it. You're finally able to heal it. And you're showing me I've completely transformed. Whatever this difficulty was, whatever this burden was, I've completely released it. I've transformed it. I've grown from it. The Five of Swords is here to let me know that you may have released the burden. Not completely. You haven't completely transformed and changed and released it the way you think you do. Let's say this is a 100-pound weight. You're showing me I've lost all 100 pounds. The weight is gone. I've dropped it. It's all gone. I'm telling you, yeah, you dropped some weight. You dropped like 20 pounds. You still got 80 more to go. And you're showing me, no, I've lost it all. I've released all the weight. There is no weight. Let's take a look at the Ten of Pentacles in the recent past. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, and the Strength. Again, there's something here like a long-term connection or long-term relationship, somebody that you see long-term with. You're not letting it go. You're not releasing it. It's almost like it could be part of this quote-unquote weight where you're like, oh yeah, this person was weighing so much on me. They were just such a burden. I released them. And I'm here to tell you, I don't think you've released them. You're still holding on to something tied up to them because you're waiting for something to happen between the two of you. And by the way, I don't know if you know this, it's difficult for you to wait. You're showing me like waiting is not easy for me. I don't enjoy waiting. I don't like it. I'm not good at it. But whatever this is tied up to your long term, again, could be a job, could be a relationship, you haven't released it. You're still holding on to it and you're still, sorry, my hair was tickling me. You're still holding on to it. You're still waiting for something to happen here. Let's take a look at the Knight of Cups for you in the recent past. Ugh, my hair is driving me crazy. It's just tickling my face. Knight of Cups is clarified by the Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, Tower. You get the Tower again in the same row in the near future. So what I'm seeing here is there was passion, there was love that you felt towards this person, and you're showing me something happened almost instantly overnight where you're like, okay, gotta leave this behind, gotta walk away from this. I don't know what this is. I don't feel like you were the one that caused this Tower moment. I feel like the other person came in and said something or did something very, very unexpected, and you're like, you know, I care about you and I'm very attracted to you, but I mean, all right, like something happened where you're like, okay, I gotta go. I gotta give up on this. I gotta leave. Like, I can't do this anymore. So I don't know what happened. You would know, but it's very, very unexpected. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords for you in the current situation. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords again, Ten of Pentacles. You got the Ten of Pentacles tied up to you holding on to whatever this is. And you get the Seven of Swords twice. This person, this connection brought in a lot of happiness for you. And it brought in stability for you as well. Like, you could definitely see this going the distance. But you're showing me, all right, it's time for me to give up on this. I got to give up on the love. I got to give up on the happiness. I got to completely give up on whatever this long-term potential is. You keep showing me something happened and I have to walk away. I have to give up on this. I have to turn my back on this. I don't feel like you want to, if I'm being honest. I feel like something happened where you're like, okay, I need to, like, you know, like I don't really have any other choice, but I need to give up on this. And I don't know why you need to do that, but you're showing me like, all right, I mean, I don't want to, but I need to. Let's take a look, okay? The Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Justice, and the Devil. So you may have a tendency here of knowing what to do and not doing it. What do I mean by that? You're showing me here, I know that I want to restore balance between me and this person. I want to set things right. Whether I left, whether they left, you know, and setting things right doesn't mean getting back together with them. But sometimes we need closure. Sometimes we need answers. Sometimes we need to understand, like, what the heck happened, right? You don't want to leave something here on bad terms. And you're showing me, I want to go do that. With the Devil tied up here, it's almost like you keep thinking about it so much that it's on a loop and it's causing you confusion. You're like, okay, I know that I want to do this. I know that I can reach out to them. I know we can have a conversation. We can set things right. And then you start thinking about, well, if I say this and they say this, what if I say this and they say that? What if they, like, you start playing out all these different scenarios. And all that does is leave you in an energy of confusion because you're like, well, what if this happens? What if that happens? What, you know, there's a lot of like mess up in your head tied up to this, when in reality, what you want to do is very clear. You want to go balance things out between you and this person. Let's take a look at the Sun for you in the current situation. The Sun is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Two of Swords, the Two of Cups. Man, this connection brought you happiness. I feel like it still does bring you happiness, but you're very closed off to it because you're showing me there's happiness here tied up to this love that I feel for this person, but they're also making me unhappy because either you or them, one of you, is closed off to the other person. Somebody here is not open. Somebody here is not allowing the love and the feelings and the happiness to come through. And all that's doing is causing them unhappiness, but it's also causing the other person unhappiness. I'm not sure who this is or what this is, but I definitely do see a romantic connection showing up here for you. And I do see you having the desire to do something about it. But either you or the other person or the both of you are just closed off emotionally to this. Let's take a look at your near future. I'm going to clarify the Nine of Wands for you in the near future. The Nine of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. There's definitely love that you carry for this person, and I do see you kind of playing around with different ways of restoring balance. Like I said, you want to set things right. I feel like you want to have a conversation with this person so that things are not left on bad terms, because you do still carry a lot of love for this person. And I feel like whoever left here, it was very abrupt, it was very sudden, and things were not left on a very good note. So you have a bad taste in your mouth, and so does the other person. And you're showing me here, you know what? I care about this person. I do want to go and restore balance. I do want to have that conversation to make things right between the two of us. And you're looking at different ways to do that. Maybe I can text them. Maybe I can call them. Maybe I should just DM them. Maybe I'll wait till they come to me. You're looking at a bunch of different ways. But here's the thing. You're still very, very guarded here. And I'm not surprised by this, because the other person, whoever this is, you or them, somebody did something very abrupt here, which caused you some pain, which caused you some confusion. And you're like, you know what? Even if I do end up restoring balance with this person, I still need to make sure I protect myself and guard myself, because, you know, like I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to get blindsided again is the better word. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords for you in the near future. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Three of Pentacles. So I do see you reaching out to this person and being like, hey, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's meet up. Now, your heart is not in this. Like I said, you're still very, very guarded. You're very protective of your heart. You're like, I'm not emotionally investing in this. I'm going to approach this person kind of cold. So I do see you reaching out and being like, hey, you know, what's up? Let's talk. But you're very, very cold about it. There's not any warmth. There's not any I love you, I miss you, none of that. It's literally just like, hey, you want to get some coffee so we can have a conversation and like settle things? Now, in the back of your mind, you are really kind of freaking out about this a little bit. There's a lot of overthinking happening here. There's a lot of overanalyzing. There's a lot of like, should I, shouldn't I? What if they say this? What if I say that? You know, your mind is kind of going 100 miles an hour, but you're keeping that to yourself. The other person would never know this. I can see your energy, but the other person would never know this. All they see is you coming up and being like, hey, do you want to talk? Do you want to meet up? Do you want to have a conversation? Cool, let's do that. You're kind of like, yo, let's meet halfway. And I do feel like they would agree to that. Let's take a look at the Tower for you in the near future. The Tower is clarified by the World, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So again, there's almost like a very, very uncomfortable energy for you here. You keep bouncing back and forth between, can this work? Can we restore balance? Versus, is this all going to go to shit and is this going to end again? It's almost like there's a very, very big fear that you have that even if you do reach out to this person and you guys do become friends again or get into a connection again or whatever, it's all going to come crashing down the way it did in the past. And then on the other hand, you also have this energy of, you know what, maybe this could actually work. And so I do feel like I do see a bit of uncomfortable energy here for you in the near future between this could work, oh gosh, this is all going to end badly. Maybe if I invest the energy, we can move towards, you know, like good common ground. Oh my gosh, this is all going to come crashing down. So there is a bit of confusion here for you in the near future, but I don't feel like that's going to stop you, honestly. Let's close off your reading, see what Spirit wants you to keep in mind this week. You're making a logical decision, and it's hard. It's hard for you. From the universe, you get the Judgment, the Strength, the King of Swords. There's a decision that you're being made here. Your higher self is making a decision. You're showing me, I'm logical about this. This isn't an emotional decision. This isn't a desperate, like I'm coming from a place of pain or desperation. No. I'm making a very, very logical decision about how to move forward. And it's not easy for you for some reason to be logical or closed off emotionally when it comes to whatever this decision is. And I feel like it's because there is love. There are feelings involved with this person or with this connection. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here next week.